Okay. I don't know how to make this. Alright. Put my mic here. Alright, let's play this. Alright. It's been a while. I haven't made a video on this channel, right my balls, for a year now. Well, that's because a lot has happened. A lot can happen in a year. 2021 was a very interesting year. I first started with the highest hopes, highest motivation. I haven't watched the old videos. I haven't listened to it. It's probably not a good idea. I probably should. So I'm coming to this fresh. I don't know what the hell I talked about. I should do it right now. I'm gonna search it up. So right my balls. You can also notice my voice has gotten way deeper. Yes, that's puberty. So let's see. Part 3. Time when I made my first video. I don't know what the hell I talked about. That was like a year ago. 7 views, 6 views. Motivation. Okay. Let me get the gist. I don't need to listen to it. Just read the description. Early to the channel. Felt a bit tired here. Alright, so basically, alright, a lot has happened. That digs. I made those 3 videos, I think, from what I remember, those 3 Write My Balls videos in a day. In a single day, I vented out, made those videos, and basically just went all out. And it felt great. I felt like, okay, the drive is going because I did something. I spoke out, and I want to continue YouTube. I want to, pumped. I'm pumped to go. I got a new mic. I got a Mauno AU something 04. I think I mentioned in the Write My Balls channel. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I didn't, but I'm mentioning it now. I bought a new mic. I used my own money. Well, now I have a new mic. It's a HyperX, but a new mic back then at February 2021. It's gone. My parents delivered, but that's for like the future. I'm not gonna talk about that yet. It's 2:15 in the morning right now. A lot has happened. That same day, certain things happened. I made the last Write My Balls video like at an afternoon. Like I was pretty tired after having to do school and all that because it was still online classes. We had to go to Zoom and all that. From what I remember, I should have made this video like a little earlier, but it's better to start late than never. So a year. Okay, now let's actually start. This is the highlight. My parents fought at that evening. My parents saw like my dad's stuff. I won't go in depth, but they fought. My mom went to my room, and my mom basically had to stay in my room for like 2 weeks probably, or just a week. I'm not exactly sure. Their parents fighting things, so I had no privacy. I could not make a single video while at the same time suffering from the mental state of like, your parents are fighting. Like, I don't think that's the best time is start recording videos. It's not. So I just did whatever the hell I did. I just played games. I think what I remember, I played like ReZero Prophecy of the Stone. I don't even play that game anymore, but that's what I was playing from what I remember. I don't know, like because I had a double deck bed, and I think my mom just took like the lower half. I just slept up upstairs. I don't know what you call it, double deck, whatever the upper bed of a double deck. And they had some troubles. My mental state was at that point it was still fine, but it takes a time for a kid to actually realize what the hell is happening. And I guess after like a week or two, my parents was like, okay, this is not gonna go well if we keep fighting. Let's just go back. It's like they went back. All is well. We went to IKEA. Cool, right? But my mental state, it's not always the best when your parents fight for the first time. So this is shocking. This is gonna be trauma to you. To this day, I still kind of get that a little bit paranoid. Like when my parents like even speak. Well, not anymore, but like I guess the months after that, every time my parents would like speak even in a higher volume and I'd hear them, I'd always think they're fighting. I always got that trauma, but in reality, they're just like speaking loud, of course, like, in a good way. But it's stuck to me for a lot of months. But I really shouldn't be talking about my parents. Like, what the hell do you care about that? So, mental state not going so well, and 2021 was off to a bad start. I got the room back. I'm alone again. Well, in a good way. I'm alone to make videos, right? I was pumped, but then my parents, and then I was just crippled. So I was like, okay, let's make a YouTube video, and then I made the GTA speedrunning 6 stars video for fun. Uh, it was cool. It was I enjoyed making that video. Um, I still had enjoying GTA games phase. I still have not finished GTA San Andreas at that point. So, it was pretty fun, pretty nice, really. And um, yeah, I don't know. Like, I made that video. It was fun. Then I think, let me check my channel. Then I think I uploaded another one, which is the basically Carl Ruin's Valentine's Day. So I uploaded the 6 stars February 22, then February 24 for Carl Ruin's Valentine's Day. I just made that video for fun, honestly. And after that, things are going well. Like, okay, trying, but that there's like after effects of trauma. I won't even call it trauma. I just call it like, a kid thinking his parents fight. It stays with you. I know it sounds like, oh my god, I need a therapist. No, like, okay, fine, if you need a therapist, but that's another topic. But it just stays with you, and like you don't have the best mental state, and you just start slipping off. And I think God just did this as a character development for me, because it is kind of a part of my life that I remember not the best. But alright, so I was just listening to Minecraft music. I think during online school, just listen to any music, like anime. I used to be into anime music, anime OPs back in like early 2021. Uh, More on that later, as I stopped listening to them. So then I don't know, just autoplay just went to everywhere at the end of time. Well, not actually, no. From what I remember, I think it was Bliss Beyond it. It's a Caretaker album. It's the other one. It's the other popular one. It's like it's the album art with like a ball with a matchstick on the middle. So basically, that just played, and I was like, okay, this ain't Minecraft, but it sounds pretty cool. Now this was like a Minecraft version of that album. I felt nothing of it, but it was like a foreshadowing to what was about to happen to early 2021 me. Like, this was such an insane foreshadowing, and I didn't even know it. It's like God sometimes always just gives signs, like, okay, this is gonna happen, and you will not even know it. So, right. Okay. And then that happens, and then suddenly there's like memes, right? Memes about the troll G. So basically, the troll phase meme that got popular in early 2021, and I think it just what are those kind of memes, right? So it first started with like troll G getting scary meme, right? Um, he did like he was first video, the troll G, the troll guy, happy troll man, was like, put oil in water, oil like floats or something, right? Put oil in feet, starts raining, he starts flying. First it started as that meme, and then like people made edits out of it, like, ooh, rain, blood rains, and scary troll G, cool. And then another one, which is a special one. Now, This trilogy was like a grandfather because like he was like an old guy. He's an old meme. Then he has his, like kids, and as it passes through, he starts forgetting, and then the Everywhere the End of Time music starts playing, and oh my lord, that was a huge foreshadowing. Yeah, at first I thought of this as nothing, but kind of sad that he's forgetting. Now before this point, I had no idea what Alzheimer's was. Um, no, I didn't even care back then. I was like, okay, he forgets. There was this show. My mom and I used to watch. It's a Filipino show, but it was fire. It was like a mom forgetting things. It was about Alzheimer's. It's so good. So, and then like it started getting popular. Memes of it started getting popular. Then Tally Hall started coming in, because like Tally Hall ruler of everything, and there was like an edit of trilogy and all that. It started coming in my recommended. Everything started becoming like Alzheimer's stuff. And then the Quixer's video, Quixer, whatever. He's a fire. He made that basically the last nail in the coffin that just sealed my fate. Is Quixer's video of that old guy, old painter, is an old artist, a grandpa who had Alzheimer's, and this was it hurt to watch. Um, this old man, I don't even know if I should be calling old. He passed away obviously, but this guy painted as himself his experience of Alzheimer's, having Alzheimer's. He was diagnosed, and he expected his like art skills to like degrade. And I watched the as he didn't even like speak over like every like his art with the music. It's 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 saddening, really. It's it's something, man. It struck me as Alzheimer's was horrifying, and damn, and that basically sealed my curiosity because I'm a very curious guy. I've been curious for a long time. Starting my YouTube channel, like I've been curious to edit stuff, flip a clip, make animations and all that, video games. But this is one of those times where curiosity is not in your favor, because Alzheimer's is a very serious issue, and I decided to delve in it. You know, while watching Quicksilver video, like okay, that's cool. That's not what I was saying. That's sad. So I decided to like watch what the heck this Everywhere the End of Time is, and everyone's just making a big deal out of it. And then Solar Sands also makes a kind of a video where it talks about the Caretaker's album related to this like stroke pictures. Like, it starts off as a meme, but then like he talks more about it, and it really piques my curiosity. Like, ooh, sounds really cool. And then I decided, start listening to it. That was the moment. Like, okay, Alzheimer's is very interesting. Okay, I had no prior knowledge. I guess like okay, you forget things, but I didn't really take it seriously. But at this point, I was like, okay, it's time to start researching and all that stuff. Like, okay, I was knowing more about Alzheimer's, more about Alzheimer's, beta amyloids, the plaques, and all that. Um, while also listening to Everywhere the End of Time. The thing about Everywhere the End of Time is a full-on experience. Okay, this while you're researching about Alzheimer's, you are truly immersing yourself about the topic. And it first sounds good on paper, like it means that you truly like care about the caretaker's work. Like he worked hard on this for like I don't know 7 years. He had to like release the album like every 6 months. I don't know, but I was so immersed into his work while also researching more about Alzheimer's, and it really got my interest. Like I was out here researching. I was It was insane. I was sad, maybe like even getting like kind of paranoid that ooh, I might have Alzheimer's. At first, yeah, like you guys might be listening to this like you won't have Alzheimer's. You're 14 years old. I was 14 years old at this time. Like February 2021 ish, March. I was 14. I haven't hit 15 years old yet, so it's very easy to scare a 14-year-old. Just make his pants yellow, playing like a horror game. But so, it piqued my interest, and I am now fully immersed, kind of getting scared. Ooh, what if I get Alzheimer's when I grow up? Ooh, oh my god, I'm scared, I'm afraid. Even though, nowadays, like, what am I thinking? Like, what the hell was I thinking when I was 14? But still, 14-year-old me was traumatized. Like, not yet traumatized. It was like, and I was listening more of it. Um, part one, like, starts off with a paper. You guys, if you search it, you know it. Then part two with like the flower and stuff. Then, if I remember, part three was like the brain plaques. Was it? Then part four was it was horrifying. Okay, part three to part four. Okay, the transition to that is just horrifying. Oh god, like that. It looks like a face, but it's not. It's like a painting, and the music just starts like blaring. Cause okay, I'll tell you also why it gets stuck to your head real easily. The samples that the caretaker did is that it goes on loops. Okay, it goes on in loops, and if a song goes on in loops, you tend to remember it very easy. Like if you listen to a song and you keep listening to the chorus, you start singing it gets stuck in your head. The chorus is always like one of the most memorable ones, but it's like that if a song is just repeating that chorus all the time, just looping, and that's basically like everywhere the other time is. Of course, you can't really hear that anymore in the later albums, such as well, it's a mega packed album everywhere in the time, but there's like different parts, different stages. I mean, stage one, stage two, until stage six, where if you got stage six is just sad. So, the thing is, this also makes sense for Alzheimer's, because Alzheimer's, you tend, once you get diagnosed with it, you tend to repeat things, because like short-term memory loss and all that, until it starts being a complete puzzle, grains of your memories. You can't like pick them. So I really want to discuss about this. I feel like I should just discuss about it. I just go full on everybody at a time. This video will last like an hour, so it's already been 17 minutes. This is gonna be one of the longest. So everybody at a time. It fucked with my sleep because I was now starting to get scared. Okay, so like, okay, what have I got? And starting to get memory loss, and my mind started fucking with me. I don't usually swear. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna swear. It started freaking with me, and just started on purpose making me start losing memories, which completely fucked me up. Like, okay, I'm scared. Like, oh god, is this actually affecting me? And it's and that makes you like horrified, right? So you don't want to sleep anymore. Like, okay, I'm afraid. Oh, am I losing memories? Ooh. In reality, you're not, but your mind is doing it on purpose. And like, now you can't sleep. And this again, another part of my character development during early 2021. When you can't sleep, you get insomnia. Okay, I got insomnia. I could not sleep. I was just scared. It was like watching a horror movie, like before you sleep, except that you experience it like a whole 2 months. Of course, some people have suffered insomnia like way longer, but it was the first time I kind of suffered from actual insomnia. So stakes are way higher. I probably like get worse sleep nowadays, but whatever, man. So things were not going so well. 2021 was like not feeling it. My parents were they were like, what's going on with you? You've not been doing the best lately. Like, yeah, they've been noticing me. My mental state has not been doing so well. I was straight up just going, like if I couldn't sleep, I just go back and listen to the Everywhere in the Time album. It was both a comfort. It was comforting and terrifying, because this was the same thing. This was the same reason that you won't sleep. It won't let you sleep. But it was also the same thing that would like help you with the current situation. The whole album was stuck in my mind. Every other song would like, I'll try to distract myself and start humming other songs like right, but then like every other time because it plays in loops, it's stuck in my brain now. To the point where every song, it just magically turns into one of the ever time like songs, samples like heartaches. I was fully immersed with it. Like, yes, Caretaker, congrats that you fully immersed me, but you have completely destroyed my. Like, you should really be careful. When like using like kind of scary material. I won't even call like ever the time scary. Like, I guess like fully immersing yourself into one scary material. And the thing that it's a real issue that persists in real life memory. Kept reading these essays on like every time videos like, my grandpa got Alzheimer's. Imagine how it feels to have memory loss, and you won't remember. Like it scared me. It completely fucked me up. Insomnia was everything was just stacked against me. More to add since I was in Dubai. So Ramadan was the thing. Ramadan Kareem. So I was like, my sleep schedule would be like this. I could not sleep at night, and I had Zoom calls. It was Zoom calls, online classes, and then I just only be able to sleep at the afternoon. So I'd sleep a little at night, maybe like an hour or two, which is still pretty good. It's really good compared to my current sleep schedule. But at the time I was afraid, so I was not doing good. Oh god, my friend's calling me in Discord. Okay. And basically, let me just message this guy. So, hi, Amir. Yeah, Amir's in the video. He managed to get in the video. He managed to get in the video. Alright. Jesus. Okay. Back to the thing. And Ramadan just basically messed up my whole sleep schedule because I was getting most of my sleep at the afternoon. Now nowadays I still do get my sleep mostly at the afternoons, like, but at this stage, like, because when you're stuck in your room when the coronavirus is at its peak, and you basically have to be in it's a dark room for me back at the time. I was just on my iPad while my laptop was there. I was just, when you're staring at your screen straight for the whole day, you don't see sunlight. Well, I guess you do, because I had karate classes. I still had to like walk my way there, but that was just an hour of like karate classes, and then I'd go back to my house. Like, it was a very depressing place as well. So everything was just a perfect factor for just pure depression. I wouldn't really call it depression. I just call it like really a fucked up mental state phase of my life. It was just probably like 2 to 3 months, but still, it played with me a lot. So maybe even 4 months. Yeah, basically, I don't really remember, because like that was also the phase. Yes, you lose memories when you start losing memory, like when you don't sleep. You also like get less creative and all that. Personally, I'm still not sure if it's just placebo or something. Like, I feel like I lost a bunch of my memories when I was a kid. When I was in the Philippines, right? I got a lot of memories and all that. Then I got to Dubai. I feel like before I got my insomnia, I used to remember a lot about the Philippines. And after, it kind of clouded my memories to like the last time I went to the Philippines, because I went back like as it was a vacation 2018, and I feel like it just jumbled it up. My memories was as cloudy as it was a bad time. I was like kind of creatively like deficient. Things were not going so well. It was so sad because I was also hyped, like when I made that last Write My Balls video, and to see myself kind of plummet into that kind of mind state, it's quite fucked. So it's really saddening. But I don't know how I can kind of tell the story into like breaking out of that depression. All right. Well, after that, I'd go to my calls, my VCs with my friends. But then this one specific friend kept telling me like, "Oh, you can't sleep? Just try to sleep." He was acting like he was a fucking alpha male, but we're cool now. But I have a lot more to talk about this guy. He just told me, "Yeah, just go sleep if you can't sleep." Like, fuck off, dude. But that was back then, obviously. So I don't know. Things were just stacked against me. My parents won't like help me out. Well, whatever. Like. So, and then I started ordering melatonin pills without my parents' knowledge. Because, like, I told them, hey, can I order, like, sleeping pills? I really can't handle it. I talked to them personally, and they just said, no, just sleep early. Just try sleeping, closing your eyes. They still do this to this day. Like, I just, like, went to Walmart, like, earlier. Just, hey, Mom, can I get melatonin? Like, let me improve my sleep schedule. Like, no, just drink milk or close your eyes earlier. Oh, my God. Obviously, that might work. Not all the time, bro. Not all the time. So, I ordered melatonin pills on Amazon. At this point, my insomnia was going fucking insane. I could not sleep. Things were against me. Odds were against me. Like, everything was just against me. So, I ordered melatonin pills. I was contemplating on ordering other things before. Like, I just completely could not sleep. And I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I ordered like 3 milligrams of that. Like it was a capsule. So nowadays, wait, well, what the fuck am I saying? Well, now when I think about it, I should have ordered like 0.5s because 0.5 milligrams is like way more safe. So me like ordering at 3 milligrams, I feel like that's way too powerful. And so I took it for one time. It kind of didn't work. I tried it. I thought this was going to be the medicine to fix all my troubles, but no, it didn't even fucking do it. It was fucked up. I was literally so sad when I woke up. Like, okay, it worked. I slept, but let me sleep again, and I will not sleep. Because like the thing with melatonin, right? You sleep, but then like an hour after, you wake up and you cannot sleep ever again. It's like, okay, fuck this. It just doesn't work. And my insomnia just came again for the next, I don't know. What else can I say about the story? Because this story is quite something. Quite a weird phase in my life. So yeah. Kind of weird, I guess. And then also my dad got up like, oh, what is this? And I saw my pills, and he was like, oh, stop taking this. And I was and I told him it didn't even fucking work, and I mean, go take it, I don't care, whatever. And they won't even help me. They would say, oh, why did you order this without permission? Fuck you. We're taking your phone and all that. So I got even way more depressed. Whatever. They just did not help. So what the hell did I do to fix it? Well, there's this thing called acceptance. I just accepted it that hey, things are not going my way and things are just fucked up. I'm not even joking. I know it might sound like kind of like weird, like how the fuck does like this whole issue took you like 4 to 5 months to solve, and you just decided to accept it. I don't know why, but it just did. I accepted. What the fuck am I doing? I'm telling myself that I'm getting Alzheimer's and all that, but I'm literally 14, and by the time I even grow old, I'll Alzheimer's will probably be like healed. Like they'll probably find the cure before I even grow old. Though yeah, my parents are a thing, but in reality, you're a douche. You think more about yourself. That's the reason why you're getting this insomnia in the first place. You're not thinking about them. You're thinking about yourself. You're gonna get Alzheimer's. No, you're not. And I kind of learned to accept that. And this might sound dark, but what I told myself was this: you will probably die of a car crash before you die of Alzheimer's. And that kind of helped me. I don't know why. It's it sounds it sounds dark as hell, but that helped me. Not my parents helped me. No one. But the concept of just accepting the fact that you're gonna die of something else other than Alzheimer's apparently won me. It just worked, and I was like, I'll accept that. I'll take a deal. I don't know. I don't even know why. It just worked, and so day by day, it just started to improve. I was like, what, like Alzheimer's, boosh. And another thing to like kind of like ease into trauma. Why am I calling it trauma? It's something like a bad phase of my life. I decided to, because I love Tally Hall. Because of the memes, right? The Troll G Tally Hall stuff. I got a lot of Tally Hall, a lot of like YouTube mix on my recommended. I deleted them all just to like stop like things related to everybody on the time. It's like cleaning that part of your mind so you won't remember it ever again. The problem with this though is like it always tries to come back, but it also it kind of works because forgetting it, and you just eventually forget it, and it kind of worked. It kind of did its job. Yeah, like every time like some meme on Reddit or something like would play it, I just skip through. It's like doing nofap or some shit, right? You see porn, you just straight skip through the feed or something, skip through the post. It's basically that. Every time like a reference of it came, there were lots of references in Twitter and Reddit, like lots of memes had it. I just straight up swiped my mouse, scroll wheel, and just rip. Nope. But I was kind of traumatized of it. Every time I would like get even a glimpse of it, I would be scared. I would just get away from that thing. It's insane. Yeah. Nowadays, I don't care. I still get the feeling of it. Like I still kind of get a little scared. Like, oh, it's already time. I'd still swipe. I'd still scroll. I still will not listen to the whole thing. Yeah, I can listen to the whole thing if I feel like it nowadays. But I don't know. I start like forgetting things again when I listen to it. Like, is that part of the brain? Is that some kind of weird? It's weird. Yeah. That's the ever end of time phase. Lots of things happened. I probably don't even remember most of it because like my memory was just completely messed up during that phase because insomnia, memory loss, because you can't really remember that well when you don't get sleep. Yeah. And then I completely like I also that mood to like give up and not talk to my friends because I had like friends with my VC, and because like the most useful tips you'd get of your insomnia was just like, oh yeah, just go to sleep. And this guy was just this guy, I won't mention his name, but he completely pissed me the fuck off with that. Like, fuck him at that, right? Now, well, we're cool now, but I completely hated him at that time, and I'll just name this one other guy named R, and he just like, hey man, how you doing? And I think he kind of saved me, cause like I was in a completely alone situation trying to help myself. Now I didn't tell him I was going through like this whole thing, but he kind of helped me, I guess. We'll name him R. R just like, hey man, wanna play some Apex? And I played like Apex Legends in like December 2020, so I was like, you know what, dude? Let's go ahead. And that's a new phase of my life. And a phase, in my opinion, is a really good one. This other phase is a really good phase of my fucking 15-year-old life. After my birthday. Oh, yeah, also, right? During my insomnia phase, I finished. I think I finished Half Life. I don't remember. I think Half Life. Yeah, I finished Half Life 1 on Source. Stupid me. Uh, and and finished GTA San Andreas. I technically finished it, but I did not feel like fulfilled. Even I played this game for like 2 months, man, like or three, probably more, and like I did not. I should probably like way more, like probably like 6 or 7. But I did not feel fulfilled. I think that the insomnia phase is just this was the start of like just finish the game and don't enjoy it phase. Cause um I don't know, like before the insomnia phase, I was really enjoying GTA San Andreas. I just be like chilling around doing crap. But like I was in the mood during the insomnia. I was just like I'm just gonna finish this and I'll feel happy. And I didn't. And yeah. I guess that's the thing. Anyway, so the video is like 36 minutes. Jeez, it's gonna be an hour long. It's gonna be longer than my live streams, my actual channel. Do I even remember the password or email account of my Right My Balls channel? Jeez. Imagine if I forget. Do I actually even know? I don't even know anymore. Alright. Well, basically, yeah. That's the phase. That all starts with Apex Legends on the other phase of my life. Thanks for watching. Sorry for not uploading for a year. I hope you watched all of that. No, listen to that 36-minute rambling. About to be 37. Anyways, lots more stories coming soon. Maybe literally the next second because I'm gonna start recording and all that. Though I am planning to maybe put either a photo or a full-on gameplay on the background, like an old gameplay. Although I'm not sure. Anyways, thanks for listening. See ya.